This is for day 7 of the Summer of Zombie tour. I wanted to let you know what posts we have going on today. The tour post is called Use the Stage, and then we have Spotlight On interviews with Mark Cusco-Isles, Eric A. Shellman, and Alethea Paris Morgan. The tour post, Use the Stage, takes a couple different directions on that. One thing to talk about is doing readings for crowds and my approach to that, and the idea of performance and working with the audience and the environment and all that. I use that idea to transition then into the notion of using the setting within a story, the places that the characters are operating in, and how that can interact with the story, make it richer, and that sort of thing. So, Use the Stage is the tour post that you'd be reading today. The Spotlight On interviews, Mark Cusco-Isles is bringing us the featured book, The Last Stand. He has the Zombie Park series that's pretty expansive, and we'll talk about each of the works in that one. This is a different novel. At the moment, it's a standalone novel, but he's hinted that there may be some more to it, possibly, as response goes along. Kind of takes a sort of higher spiritual battle between forces that explains the zombie apocalypse in that particular novel, and he'll talk a little bit about that in his interview. Eric A. Shellman is best known for the Dead Hunger series. It's 9 books, and it is complete, and he has now moved into a new story with Emma's Rose, and some interesting characters there, a new apocalypse and the beginning of that, and he goes into some detail in this interview and then some of the later posts about where that comes from and his approach to writing. So it's good to see Shellman back into zombies, and any of his work you check out will be worth your time. Alethea Paris Morgan has written a wide range of stuff, including mysteries and other types of stuff. We're featuring her second zombie novel, and the 2 novels that she has are both very, very different from each other, but also different from other works out in the genre. Uh, Infected Waters was a sort of historic fiction dealing with zombies on the Titanic. It was a very interesting story, and that's why it got featured in the past. The latest book, Moms Against Zombies, she talks about in one of the later posts that we'll have coming up that this has potentially an ongoing series. But this first book, a very interesting take. I think her approach to writing in general has kind of led her to tell some very different zombie stories. So all 3 of the spotlighted authors are worth checking out: Mark Cusco-Isles, Eric A. Shellman, and Alethea Paris Morgan. And then, of course, the tour post, Using the Stage. So those 4 posts are featured on day 7 of the Summer of Zombie Tour 2017. You can go to the Facebook page, the event page for the blog tour. Summer of Zombie Blog Tour 2017, June 1st through 30th is the event page. At the moment, we have the master schedule pinned at the top, and you can go in there and look at anything that you might have missed, but then also be sure to check out today's post for sure. You can also check out the hashtag SummerZombie, which is featured on Twitter, but then basically every platform where people share, you can use that hashtag to track things down. So feel free to check that out. And of course, jwilburn.com is hosting most all of the blog posts, so you can go there to see what pops up each day for this particular tour. Thanks for following along with us, and I'll talk to you again later.